MissMintYT here, and today we're starting a new series called Let's Renovate The Sims 4. So basically this is a building series where I go around all the different sim worlds and I renovate the houses and give the Sims a new look. Because I found that some of the houses aren't very well furnished. Just like the way that it's quite sparse. I think it was what are their names? The Villarreals? I'm not quite sure how you say it, but in Windenburg it's the really big house on one of the islands. And I only played it like a few months ago, maybe, for the first, not a few months ago, like last month or something, for the first time in that actual house. I played in Windenburg a lot, but I hadn't particularly played in that house. So I thought, oh, you know what, I haven't looked at it, let's go and have a look. And I noticed that it wasn't really furnished that well, like the second floor especially. It was just like this really massive, weirdly shaped room, and there was just like a random bed and a bookshelf or something, and I thought, I don't really like that. I think that's kind of bad. So I thought, you know what, let's do a series on it, let's have a go and let's go and change it up a bit. So right now I'm doing Zest'S trailer or house. His house isn't at all bad at all. I think it's quite a quirky house and it matches his personality. But I thought, you know what, using only the money he has, let's go and see how I can change it up a bit. Let's go and see if I can give it a bit of a renovation, and we'll see how it goes. I wasn't expecting to be able to do much with the very little money he had, but I've managed to do quite a lot to it. It has changed quite drastically. I think the living room was the room where I spent most of the money on, because it's I like to put lots of little plants in there and things just to give it like a nice bit of detail. So altogether, this trailer costs now 26,000 simoleons. It was just the original trailer, and then he had 3,000 simoleons in his household fund already, and I used that up pretty much. He has like 100 left now, I think. But yeah, it just changed a lot just with 3,000 extra simoleons, and I think it doesn't just have to be for Johnny anymore, because it was quite a unique and personal house before. Whereas any sim could really live in here. It could be like what they call it, a movie stars. They're called movie stars trailer, where they stay before they go on their film set, or it could be just like a normal trailer that's just been modernised for the specific person. So as you can see, I'm onto the bedroom now. The bedroom was quite a hard one to do because I was running out of funds, because like I said, I spent a lot on the living room and I just wasn't quite sure what to do, what theme to do. I wanted a double bed in there, but I just wasn't quite sure where to put it and stuff, with the windows and everything sort of placed. And yeah, it wasn't going too well. I did want to put one of the closets that fit into the wall that came with Get Together, because I quite like them and I thought it would add something nice to the room. But just to build the wall and add the closet, that was far too expensive. The wall alone was draining our funds too much, so I had to skip on that idea, because otherwise we wouldn't have had any money at all to put anything else in. I think eventually it was okay, it wasn't the best, but I made do, I guess. I tried to put a different bed in there and I thought, nah, let's not bother. Just then I changed the fridge and the oven, because even though they weren't the most expensive fridge and oven, there's a big difference between the cheapest and the second cheapest. I don't really realise, so that gave me an extra money. I just threw a sofa in there as well. Changed the curtains up a bit because I didn't think they matched. Now onto the outside area. I tried adding this giant tree in, didn't quite work, it didn't really fit in. If I could go back, I'd perhaps put some palm trees in, but I think they're quite expensive actually to buy. Yeah, one thing I do love though is that the foundations are free. I'm pretty sure they're free anyway. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm pretty sure they're free or very cheap to change or customize them, and they actually changed the trailer quite a lot. It looks more like a holiday home, quite nice actually. Here I am just putting some more plants and creating a sort of garden area. and then just deleting a bit of the dark patch. And what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the grass, the like weird looking dry grass stuff that like this stuff, the fern, not the fern, the wild grass thing, that's actually quite expensive and adds a lot of money if you delete it, like all of this plant stuff here. So here are the before and after pictures. And like I said, if you delete it, you can get quite a bit of money back off it, but it depends what theme you want really. So there's the living room, and this is the kitchen. So I closed the kitchen off because it was open before, and I've obviously made the house a lot more modern. And some of the pictures are from different angles, so they're not all from the same angle, because otherwise you couldn't get like all the pictures in, like all the objects of furniture in. The hallway looks quite different as well. I like these little circular rugs, the grey ones that I've put in there. And the bedroom, like I said, the bedroom was the weak spot. But anyway guys, I would like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!